Hey, I'm on a wobbly chair and I can't stop wobbling. Because Vola has wobbly chairs. The Vola wobbly chairs. I'm sorry. I'm just trying. I'm looking at Greg over there, who's on the phone. You can't see Greg, but Greg works for Vola, and he's like on the phone. He's like, oh my God, I'm on the phone. I can't stop this. I can't stop it. I have to be on. Oh my God, why is he doing this while I'm on the phone? Damage control. But it's nothing he can do. He's on the phone, right?
Yeah, and it's not a problem because I'm the guy from Vola Europe, so...
So fuck Greg.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Fuck Greg.
I made you say it. I already like you. Full disclaimer, I am now related to Vola because they needed tablecloths and I ran to the hardware store to get them.
Yeah, thank you.
But now if I say I like the guitars, it of course makes no sense because of course, we're very good friends.
Yeah, we are.
Of course I cannot say anything negative because I got you tablecloths.
No, I think you can say anything negative because you like the guitars. That's it.
Good pitch. We of course know that my buddy, and now I blanked on the name, Billy Bob. Hello? Where's the camera going? Billy Bob Baker, of course, plays Vola, and David Wallerman, and there's been many videos about it, and I've handled them, let's put it that way. I've never played one on an amp. When Robert does it, it's pretty neat. Greg's done with his phone call, and he's gonna come to do damage control now. It's Greg. So, you make traditional guitars that really are not traditional, which is kind of, it's a weird in-between thing. Like when I look at this is clearly a traditional approach, right?
Yeah.
We have a bolt-on, not even with a Healy thing, access, super smooth. Everything on this is very traditional, except for that it doesn't look traditional.
Yeah, but yeah. There is this kind of shape here, and
in French.
Oh,
In Le French.
you want me to talk French? Are you
Okay,
sure?
I'll translate. Go right ahead. Do it in French.
Okay. Donc on a cette espèce de virgule ici qui est vraiment spécial pour Vola.
It's got a special little dinghy in the back.
And then here you've got
French, please.
yeah, ici on a cette espèce de chanfrein pour permettre un accès meilleur accès aux aigus.
This is to shove your dinky in from the back, right here.
Ok. Donc c'est à la fois traditionnel et à la fois ça a été pensé pour être confortable. On a aussi le manche qui est un gros manche en C façon broadcaster. The neck profile is
Like a broadcast. I speak fluent French, le fluent. So he clearly said it's traditional but different. But then the neck is like a broadcaster, which apparently is some other guitar that I don't know about. I don't know guitars.
early Fenders.
Early Fender, okay. Yeah. It's pretty damn chunky. That's what he's saying in Le French.
Yeah, it's very, very comfortable, because thin neck is cool, but it's cool when you play in an academic position. But when you put your thumb on the top of the neck...
Le thumb.
Le thumb. It's more comfortable to have a big neck because your hand doesn't have to work to stay on the neck,
And tone comes from physics.
Yeah.
And you need some chunk in the trunk.
Yeah.
Trunk of the tree. I was talking about the tree, you perverts.
Yeah, sure.
So everything on this is very traditional, except for that you didn't go with the traditional shape.
Yeah, and also we had a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Le hamburger.
Le umbuka.
Hamburger.
The umbuka.
Yeah, that's it. And so we
I'm sorry, I have to think of Clouseau, Steve Martin.
yeah.
I would like to buy a hamburger. You know that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Then hamburger.
Have you got?
Say ham. Say burger. Hamburger. Best scene ever. It's from Pink Panther 2.
Panther,
Yeah, 2 with Steve Martin. Isn't that brilliant?
Great movie. Great movie. Yeah.
And back to Vola. I love the color. It's kind of a milky.
Ivory gloss. Ivory.
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 Ivory. Okay, so let's get rid of it.
There's a more modern one here.
Whoa. Wait, I'm gonna stare at this a little bit more so they can't see it, but I can see it. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. Please check if that's doing its thing. Can we all say together now? Whoa. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa. And super high gloss, but completely le satin in the back. Fairly nice, I'm gonna say. And look at this recessed cavity cover. It can be done, Music Man. So, I love Music Man guitars, but they don't recess the cavity covers. That is quilt. That's like grandma quilted her ass off, and that's what happened. And I'm a sucker for blue.
Yeah.
I don't know what this thing is. I don't need that. But wait a second. 5-position le switch.
Yes.
Nothing in the fretboard. That's how you do it. Because you don't need that shit. Keep that stuff clean and simple, people. Come on. Let's check if the dots are centered.
This one? Oh, not this one?
The dots are centered in the binding, which is not so easy to do, as far as I understand. Oh, look at this awesome guitar tit right here. Why are you laughing? This is what it's called. It's a guitar tit. Of course, it's a volute, and it's awesome. Nice headstock, also shiny with a mother of pearly inlay thing. So, on first glance, except for the Floyd, which is a choice, this is pretty damn perfect. What would I have to pay for that?
Retail US is about 2,600 US.
What the fuck do I want with retail US? I need street Germany.
Street Germany? I have no idea.
What are you doing here then? What? You working for this company?
Yeah.
You working for this company?
Yeah, street price in Germany will be around 3,500, something like that.
Okay. I just put sweat on it. I sweat on it. Wait a second. Wait.
Yeah, don't touch it too much.
I'm sorry. Mine. It's mine now. You knew I was gonna do that, right?
He licked it. He licked it.
You knew I would.
Yeah.
You knew, right?
It's yours now.
It's mine.
I'll send you the paperwork. In your name, it's yours. Here's another fancy one.
Don't ding this. It's mine.
Bam.
Ooh, this is a set neck with a beautiful axis. These are pretty thick. Look at that. String through body. What strings what strings are these loaded with?
Strings?
Yeah.
Elixir?
Okay.
Elixir OptiWeb.
Can you hold this in my face? Everyone does the same stupid ass joke. I mean, it's like no originality.
Next to your face?
I'm already in love with these people. Fuck the guitars. I mean, they're great anyway. But I mean, it's the people behind the instrument that. I've seen this at NAMM already,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's gorgeous. In a wrong way, but whoa.
Don't lick this one.
But now I have to. But now I really want to. No, this is, no wibbly wobbly. It has,
You have the choice.
but you have switchy pit. So we're gonna wait.
Coil,
So we have single coil option, but there's a third option in
Parallel.
parallel. You're just making shit up. Greg, right? You're just making shit up.
It's French.
Le parallèle,
Oui, parallèle.
no? Le split coil. You just have to, in your talking when you speak French, you have to put a little bit more mids in it, like You have to overemphasize that.
Coil.
Yeah, and then put le in front of everything. Le split coil, and then it's French, right?
Yeah.
We.
Le oui, actually.
You only say le split.
Le split.
Yeah.
The best one I did was in a video lately where I said le yes, which is French for yes. I love that one. I would have them somewhere else because it feels too close to the volume pot. But what do I know? Not much. Dots are centered. Let's show the center dots because to me that matters.
And as you see, center dots on the binding. Nicely done. Thank you, Henning. And now he's getting a little stranger. I'm not sure if this is a professional take on how to show off a guitar. And he's back.
Were you just narrating what I did
narrating.
there? Beautiful, beautiful.
We will have another version here with the Floyd, but it's not mandatory to have a Floyd. You can have a Floyd or a string through body. And this one, you see, the electronic is slightly different, more like the RS model with a 5-way position.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, this finish obviously costs quite a bit to make.
Yeah.
It's a super purple gay sparkle. That's what it's called. I would call it that because it's the best kind of gay. Okay, seriously. And I'm not in any way homophobic. I'm saying this in the best possible way of the way that we can say this. I'm just saying, this is gorgeous. It's to die for. And pretty chunky neck.
Yeah, the Aries has a thinner. The Aries has a thinner D shape.
But I'm not holding an Aries.
I know. I'm just
Why are you telling me about that?
letting the world know there's options. He let me finish the sentence.
I'm just trying to be an ass.
I know
I'm trying to get the haters to comment that I'm an idiot.
you're great at it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Your last video, lots of comments.
Yeah, so this neck shape is more like the others, like C shape, and having something in the end,
Something big in the hand. So some of these instruments are made in Japan, some are made in the US. How do I know which one is from where?
It'll typically say on the back if it's made in Japan or US. What? Oh, mine doesn't. I am made in the US.
And the logo is slightly different also.
Yeah, these are made in Japan. We do a lot of
It says made in Japan right there.
we do a lot
Yeah.
of relics for USA.
Oh,
So this is made in the US of A. It's a little different now.
You do understand though that doing a modern shape in relict is very pointless.
This is retro.
No, these guitars didn't exist until a few years ago.
You don't know that?
No, I do know that because that shape hasn't existed before a couple years ago.
Grandma made this. Okay, she did.
I like the relic. It's silly for a guitar that looks
Here,
clearly as if it can't have been very old.
Yeah, but the custom shop is about special orders, So if the guy wants a modern shape with a relic finish, he has it.
Is that better? This might have too many strings for you, but this is made in the US.
You know me too well. You know exactly what I'm going to bitch about. We have hip shot locking tuners. We have a beautiful guitar tit. We have a 5-piece neck of, I'm gonna say, walnut and maple. It is neck through. God damn it! How beautiful is this? Come on. Which means we have heft and attack and le sustain. The sides are mahogany. Is this walnut in the middle? Have I hit it?
Yeah, maple walnut and mahogany.
Yeah, what I said.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, well, stop agreeing with me.
Jesus.
Beautiful shaping in the back.
There's actually, this is more cut compared to the front has no arm cut. So it's like flat, but we cut away in the back more. So it still sits on you.
The only thing that I would
Yes,
seriously
please.
bitch about.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Please tell me how our guitars are wrong.
Yes.
The binding is too bright white and plasticky.
You've said that before. I've heard that before.
because it's gorgeous. I don't think you would have needed one.
Okay,
I would. Is this a solid top or just a veneer?
No, it's solid. It's 5-6 millimeters.
Well, then show it to me. She said.
Just give me a second here. Pull that off. Nah, I can't.
You know, I mean, it would be so nice if we just had a natural binding, but that's just my choice. You can, of course, choose the plasticky one if you want to. You take this, narrate whatever you want to narrate. I'm going to show it to people.
Okay. And here he goes again. Gonna be a little goofy, and he's laughing hysterically. And as you can see, it's a nice deep Buckeye finish. The satin overlay. He's hiding his bald head behind the guitar. Oh, now he's awkwardly smiling behind the... Not really sure what it's focused on. There's probably a lot of glare on his bald head. Hopefully you can still see the guitar if it's not too shiny. And thank you, Henning.
You're killing me. I don't ever want to leave this booth now because this is just too much fun.
And we will have a Japanese-made 7-string soon, and that's why we show this US-made because, yeah,
shipped to Germany. We just finished this and shipped it to Germany. It's official display showcase. What am I trying to say here?
I have no idea.
No, it's a certain word I can't think of.
Awesome guitar.
Awesome. El Osimo. I think that's
That's Spanish. That's Spanish. If you put O on something, it's Spanish.
Lu awesome. Lu awesome.
L'awesome.
Awesome. French.
How much would that be being US made and being awesome?
It's a great question. In US, about 4,200 US of $8. I don't know in German. I have no idea.
Probably similar in euro, probably around the 4,000 mark. I would assume, right?
I don't know because the US model have their own price and they are varying depending on what you want.
You can email us about more information on pricing.
How much is, like, looking at this blue one over there, this beautiful seafoam blue, I'm going to call this. Is that a color?
Daphne blue.
Daphne blue.
This one will be around 1,500 euros street price. Recommended price.
That's that recommended price. So not street price.
Not street price.
So street price will even be lower. So we're talking like maybe 1,300, something like that.
Yeah.
How do they get delivered? Case, gig bag?
Gig bag for this one. Gig bag for the Vasti. Excuse me.
The Vasti and Oz models come in a gig bag.
Yeah.
Most of the Aries, Blaze X, the US ones come in a hard shell, like ABS case.
Molded case.
So this is absolutely affordable, and I'm gonna have to say it. They can't say it, but I can say it. A serious alternative to the Big F. But obviously, if you were going for a Big F, you would go for the Big F, because Quenzel. I always love bringing Marcus in front of the camera. Marcus, come on here. When I see people, I see people. Hey, Marcus. Look at the Frenchy guitar.
Yeah, cool. Hello, nice to meet you.
I just like dragging Marcus. Marcus, we come to you, we make a video. There's my people. Hello, say hi to my people.
Hello.
It's Marcus Quenzel from Quenzel Guitars.
Hello.
And now piss off.
Okay.
A serious alternative to the Big F, of course. If you want the Big F S-type thing, you would never buy this because you want that shape and that headstock because you're a brandy kind of a snob. But if you're a little bit more open-minded and you just want a sound that is probably similar with a big hefty neck and high build quality made in Japan, then Vola is very likely a good alternative, especially in that price point. He said, not knowing that that's actually true because I've never played one on an amp for an extended period of time, so I will have to find out, and I know that the nice people from Vola will facilitate me finding out in the near future.
Sure.
Possibly?
Depends how many you lick. We'll go from there. Just lick what you want and we'll tag it.
Can I walk around just like that? Greg has seen way too many of my videos, and Marcus is back. See you later. We could look at more Vola guitars, but we're not gonna. because this video is already way too long and they've given them way too much of my time. I'm staring at one that is pink paisley with LEDs in the fretboard. No, don't. We don't want to break people's eyes because I'm sorry, that's god awful. That's what Robert Baker plays. Why the world would you need LEDs in the fretboard? On the side dots, I would get that because on the bigger stages that we all play on in the dark, you would need LEDs. On the fretboard, that's just showing off, Greg.
It's badass.
Showing off, Greg.
It's badass.
You are so wrong, Greg.
I don't know about that. You could be wrong too, buddy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I am about many, many things. Robin really wants to show it now. So, Robin...
Wunderbar.
Say that again.
Es ist wunderbar.
Yeah, pink, paisley, fan fret, blue LEDs. That's money well spent, people. I'm sorry, I got it. You know I have to make a joke about this, right? You know. I mean, you have this here as a joke. Come on.
It's flashy. It's flashy. Some people like it.
No, it actually is pretty cool. And then the fan fret on this, I mean, you just went in throughout all tradition and just said, we don't care what you think. We're going to make a fan fret 6-string kind of a stratty thing in pink paisley with blue LEDs in the fretboard.
Because we can.
Because
we can.
Yeah. Make guitars great again.
Yeah.
Vola! You can have that slogan, by the way. I give it to you. Make guitars great again. Hey, check out Vola if you can. I hope I can in the future. Because they don't want to take all these guitars home, right? I mean, that would cost you shipping and all that shit.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you could lick a few of them now.
If I lick you, would you stay with me?
No, I'll go back home. Okay.
Thanks, guys, for being silly. Thanks, Robin, for being also silly. And animals at the end. This is me from Guitar Summit in Vola. Bye-bye.
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 Backs are lined with lies. The future is in sight. It flows into a child, a great divide. Blueprints passed down the line. River out of Eden, flow along through time. Carry all that goes into a child. River out of Eden, the waters drift apart. You brought a